last episode was a very heartwarming, wholesome episode, right? And as I keep saying, right, Marin-chan is like the best relationship anime out there. Like, it really is. It is much better, I think, than than most animes. Yeah, like, it's just kind of funny that episode 2, which of course was great, because like who doesn't, I'm gonna be like, who doesn't mind the oppa? It's like, yeah, but it actually was. I mean, I like this anime a lot, right? I said last year it was gonna be one of the best anime this year, right? I said it was gonna be better than the and so on. But of course, episode 2 is like oppa. But again, then, as I said in my review last episode, I think that episode really like cements how it's like a fantastic relationship drama anime, right? And also rom-com, but I feel it's more drama than that, right? With of course some ecchi stuff, right? Because it's like cosplaying and so on. This episode we should probably go to her first cosplay event, right? But again, I think this episode is a great. Honestly, I have to say this thing. I don't want to shit on other animes, right? But I think last episode shows you how much superior Marin is now. But both Marin and Goryeo, because you watch so many other rom-com. I've seen them all. I've seen. I'm a huge, romantic guy. No, but I always liked horror and rom-com and so on, right? So I've seen Tension Moyo, right? Love Hina, you Girls Bro, whatever, yeah, Green and so on, yeah. I've seen every goddamn, rom-com anime out there, right? Since like the 90s, right? Early 90s, right? For the last 30 years. So, in most of them, they have less of a moments, right? The last episode had in this anime. Where you actually feel that Marin is crying, she understands that she was wrong, right? Pushing her boyfriend, so to speak, too hard and so on, right? And she feels sorry about that, yeah. So I think that's like a really good, again, right? A fantastic part, really, of the episode. But anyway, let's start watching episode 5. I'm excited to see Marin-chan in her first cosplay event. So let's get the timer up. Start watching it. So there we go. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, I genuinely think this is like the best. Yeah, so they're recapping her sexy new outfit. Oh yeah, so adorable! I can't wait for the other one in the open where she's like almost basically naked. Yeah, I want to see the other one in that the kind of the mummy kind of thing going on. That's what I want to see. No, but she's adorable, of course. But this scene is pretty good though. Do I look attractive? Am I? You like it? Kojikan! But this scene is adorable, but also kind of silly. She's like, am I sexy? He's like, yeah! What's this like 16-year-old, 15-year-old boy gonna say, right? Do I look good? Yeah, what's this gonna say, right? He's like, yeah, he's gonna be like, no, I look fat in that dress. I just think it's, it's just adorable. And she's like, oh, you really like it? I was like, yeah, but what's he gonna say, right? He's kinda cornered in, like, yeah, do my boobs look great? Am my oppas great? Another gift I have to make? God damn it, Marish, I'll get gift girls. Yeah, my oppas are big, right? Yeah, it's like, it's perfect, my boob bag. God damn it. She's a casual guy, bro, yeah. She's very open with her body. Who doesn't like that with that woman, yeah. God is like, yes, the pants looks great on you, yeah. That's great, Marin-chan. How does my pantsu look? Yeah, that's awesome. God damn it. It's certainly an ecchi anime. Oh, the good face, look at that. All the memes, all the Marin memes. It's just a meme, it's just a meme, yeah. Yeah, but it is one thing with Marin that makes her popular too. That she has, I mean, obviously, she's just a hero, whatever you call it, like, weird face girl, It's so easy to make memes with her and gifts and so on, right? We have all the oppa stuff, and like that is honestly, I think, one reason why the anime has, skyrocketed popularity, right? Not only because it's well written and so on, but yeah, she has so many faces that it's so easy to make, memes and thumbnails and whatever, right, with her, because like, yeah, like the open face is like, because she has that eccentric hentai Ahego face going on, right? She really has, yeah. She's like Ahego face every 5 minutes, right? Here we go, hentai face, let's go. Oh yeah, now we go. Is this when you have your stuff good? You can! Here we go, yeah. Yes, let's make some sexy photos. This seriously feels very hentai plotline. I'm sorry, guys. She's a wholesome gyaru, but it feels very hentai. Please take an image here on your bed, yeah. Please, can I get in your bed and do this stuff? And it feels like this could lead into... but I'm sorry, she's so wholesome, I'm sorry. She's so cute and wholesome, but it feels like the storyline of any basic porn, right? Yeah. Can you please take photos of me lying on your bedroom in this outfit? Yeah. Here we go. Gambare Marin-chan. Yeah, adorable. I feel this is more adorable, this cosplay. The later ones, like you see in the opening, so it's a little more aggressive right there. This one is a little more submissive, yeah, because as she explains in the game, right, yeah, this woman is like a slave and so on, yeah, she's like, but she likes it, she likes it, right, yeah, but she's a little more, you know, submissive lady, right. The later cosplays, I think, is gonna be a little more, you know, aggressive and a little bit more, yeah, a little more feisty, I guess. Yeah. Now opening it. Very long for opening. So now they go her... Time to start her Twitter and Instagram and so on. Yeah, time to start her social media profile, you know? It's like, now I'm gonna get followers, yeah? It's like, yes, Marin-chan. I'm pretty sure Marin-chan would have like, you know, 100 billion, yeah, here's the gonna tweet and so on, yeah. I'm sure Marin-chan would have millions of followers on Instagram and Twitter and so on with all her... pretty sure for some reason. Two major reasons I feel that she will get a lot of followers, yeah. Let's go! Here we go, finally. Pull open now, right? Yeah. It feels like an open scene. She's like, let's go! Yeah, that's like an opening. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Can't sing the opening too much. There's only one. This is probably my favorite opening. Except after Rumble. Rumbling, I do think it's the best opening on Suru. It's a Titan. Not because it's famous, whatever, but I think it's like the opening they made for that anime, right? It feels really fitting. But this is probably my number 2, right? And for... no, Rumbling is like good opening, but it's like... Yeah, not maybe it was nice opening. It's kind of opposite. Yeah, Rumbling is like, I'm gonna genocide the planet, and this is like wholesome. Yeah, he's like the complete opposite to it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Rumbling is like, I'm gonna murder every human alive, and this opening is like, yeah, let's go a cosplay event. It's like, I just love how they're so incredibly far from each other in storyline. Oh, it's beautiful, this opening. This is my favorite. I kind of fall in love a little bit with that one too. Because I like her grandma, yeah, Isekai grandma is so fun too. So I kind of like the opening is. Because I love her sociopathic grandma vibes. I think more so than the song, I think. Do 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 do. Here we go. Episode 5. Probably goes to the convention now, right? So, it's kind of obvious, we probably seen the previews was she's gonna be sweaty and I think this episode here, let me guess, I think it's gonna go more ecchi than, you know, episode 3, 4, right? This is gonna be, I think, more hentai webs again, because it's gonna be like, oh, my boobs are so sweaty, and I think it's gonna be more, you know, classic, oh, it's so hot in the sun and so on. That being said, it is very hot, it's a typical storyline, right, in like Comic-Con and other kind of convention, right, cosplay events and so on. That they have in all manga anime too, right? It's about Genshiken or whatever. If you ever read Genshiken, I have all the mangas of Genshiken. Genshiken is about a bunch of nerds going to like Comic-Con and so on. It's an anime about me. It's an anime about otakus. But here we go, yeah, cosplay events. This is a very wholesome, super happy Marin. Yeah, arigato goju-kun! And he's all like, all these extrovert freaks! Yeah, well, I don't feel it all. I have no friends. These are all weirdos and like cat girls and yeah. Remember Goti's like, hentai? What's that? Yeah. He's an innocent little boy and he's like, where am I? These are kind of weird. Yeah. This guy is like, oh. Now he's cute, and now he's getting all worried here. It's gonna, if it's wrong and so on. He's like, no, it's gonna ruin the dress and so on. He's getting all worried. Yeah. Is it about my boob bag? It's like, God, I got huge tits though, Gojo. Like, I got these big girls though. God damn it, this anime. Oh my god. Marin is like, but I got huge titties. Like, holy shit, man. See, this is why people think anime is all about hentai and so on. This is like the best freaking relationship anime ever. People, but you know everyone's gonna be like boob and ass, yeah. You know everyone's gonna be like people on that anime because of the boob scenes. I don't mind them, but I'm like, holy shit, man. The anime makes it way more hentai-ish, right, than the manga is. The manga is not as ecchi at all. I mean, it's ecchi certainly, but you know, it's not like this, like, it's not this much of boobylicious, right? But okay, her first fan, I guess. Yeah. I like it's like fat, glasses, and Marla, yes! You want to take some sexy photos of me? She's like kind of adorable in a, you know, weird, pervy way, you know. You want to have sexy images of me? Oh my god, yes, my dream! Because obviously this guy's gonna go home and, you know, do it to her later, right? If it's a little bit, and she's like, yeah! It's been my dream all along! It's like, yeah. No, but of course she's happy. Her first fan, yeah. But obviously, you have to be extroverted and have to be extroverted. But you most likely you're an extroverted person, right? To go to a cosplay event. You want people to see you, right, and so on. You want people to... This is nice. You're my first fan! Yeah. Get in here! But you know, she's so wholesome. I love it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is why I love it. Come on, it's so goddamn wholesome. You're like my first fan ever. Woo! Can I take a photo of you? Yeah. Can I get into my collection? That's what she's so god. He's like some kind of, you know, wholesome pervert. I don't know. Yeah. It's just like, can I please have my first subscriber photo here too? You know. I'm laughing, crying. But she's so, you know, that's why she's a weird personality too, right? Because, yeah, not a very, I guess, common personality type in anime or any kind of genre. Yeah, there were some boys and so on, right? But maybe this could be an intro to Godu to be like, I can also cosplay and so on, you know, I can do stuff, right? Yeah, he's like, well, maybe I could be a hero next episode or whatever. I wonder, I don't know. I mean, I haven't read the full manga, so I don't know. Yeah, really, maybe. When I read this manga, I read all chapters that existed at that time, right? And then I haven't read it after that. So maybe I read half or so. Typical for me, I find a new manga that I like, but I read every gyaru manga basically ever, right? The gyaru main character, yeah. So I just went through all the gyaru mangas, you know. She's so good, so wholesome, yeah. The perfect girlfriend, the perfect weirdo. Here's a lot of flashback of Oppice though. It's like, she's so nice and funny and friendly, and also boobs. Yeah. And also, keep showing me your boobs all the time. So, you know, what a girlfriend like catch, yeah. What a girlfriend. But the good news always, you know, he lacks confidence, right? Now it's like, I'm happy she's happy, but will I ever be able to be with her, you know? He's like, yeah, the poor boy, lacks confidence. Oh, look at that. He's probably like kind of come over and be all like, yay! I'll just give him a wink, a smile. Ooh, yeah, gives him a smile. Protected smile. He hasn't fallen in love yet. I don't know what's happening to him. If this boy hasn't fallen in love yet with his perfect smile, there's no way he's not mad in love with her now. Oh, yeah, she meets some more cosplay, I guess. That's no, maybe she was like giving her some. It could be some work leggings. Maybe she has some bottle there. Could also be one of these like. Here we go. Now it's gonna go hentai, baby. You can see it. All the sweat in her face. Now it's gonna go pervy though. You know it's gonna go in some. And the anime is gonna be way more action than the manga is. You know what's gonna be because they're certainly spending all the blood in their boobies. Yeah. Now it's gonna be like, oh, I'm drenched in sweat. Please, I have to go up my clothes. Now, yeah. Now we're gonna go into some. Now it's gonna go like border hentai. I just know it. Episode 2 was like crazy, right? Compared to the manga, so. This is what we're here for. This is what we're actually here for, right? The insanity. Yeah. Okay, so not just happy, but... I just know it's gonna go into something weird. I mean, I don't know what to expect in this anime, right? Because, you know, the anime is crazy... It actually must be a One Piece in a sense. That they're like, yeah, because One Piece is always like, oh, here's like carrot seed. Let's make her boobs 3 times as big. Because reasons. Here's Rebecca flying with the top. Let's make her boobs like 6 times as big. You're like, yeah, okay. Or the scene with Viola, the boobs are so big, her arms, yeah, I don't know. Or like with Yamato, when they keep changing her boob size every episode. One episode they're like, I don't know, Ö-cup, next episode like A-cup or something. It's so weird. But yeah, I feel the anime, here we go. Now it'll be like, my ass is so sweaty and so on. That was gonna be, I will give you the live story after this thing. I was at the gym, of course, before. I was at the gym before a live stream. And yeah, I saw a guy who actually exactly did the gym, and she was hot though. But she was using this ab machine for like 20 minutes straight. She actually had very good abs. Few ladies good abs on the machine. But anyway, she was all sexy, I guess, right? Because she was actually well trained for once. So I see this guy at the gym. And used the machine for 20 minutes. And then after she's finished with the machine, she just left it. And that really reduced, I felt, the sexiness. Because like, oh man, what a bad person I felt, you know. Very attractive, but she doesn't clean the machine afterwards. She sweat down all the machine. Yeah, I was like, man, you know, she completely like poured over the machine and then just left. I'm not kidding. She was the hottest woman I ever seen at this gym. I have a new gym I go to since last month. I never seen a hotter woman, and she's a gyaru. I want to fit this episode. But yeah, she was like, just left without yeah. But here, holy shit! The oppa, sweat. It's like a freaking lake in her titties. So good. It's like a freaking lake in her titties, baby. It's like a lake in the oppas. Yeah, and he's like so good. I just cracks me up, and holy shit, the anime, it goes the extra mile to make it absurdly ecchi. Oh my god, oh my god, it's like a freaking ocean in her cleavage. Holy shit, that is, I don't think I've ever seen so much sweat in between two titties in anime. Like that felt more than a hentai scene, yeah. I mean, certainly in a hentai you will actually, you know, show the full thing, right? But even in like sweaty hentai scenes, I don't think they have that much like sweat in the cleavage. that was like the Mediterranean in her cleavage. They're just gonna moan and be like, "Oh, it feels so good, kimochi!" Yeah, it's me flashback yesterday with Shoshu original harem. Oh God, you girl, kimochi! That was gonna be all. That was gonna be all, you know. Yeah, sexy noises all the time. But yeah, this is why we have a guy with cosplay girlfriend. Just has to clean her up, and this seriously is a very common, I feel, hentai story plot. It's like they do the exact same in the caretaker. Has to clean her up. She's like has a cold or whatever, yeah. But she's of course naked. That's it. It's like clean her back or something. That's like. Yeah, Suru! Kimochi! Yeah, the whole this is like 3 minutes of her moaning now. Yeah, okay. This really, I mean, I seriously think it feels the most similar to James Gunn's PJ porn, right? Which is like, if you like porn without the sex, this is so for you. And basically just like dialogue, right, from with the actresses, but it's no actual, of course. And I was like, yeah, showing off. Oh my god, this is a family-friendly time here. Oh my god, I knew it! I knew this episode's gonna go the extra mile, right, to be super duper, like, yeah, like, you know, way ecchi, right? I mean, I like it, but honestly, on the same time, I do find it a little, like, you know, because Mary is like the perfect girlfriend, right? The ultimate, as the last episode, you know, the ultimate relationship, casual development, all stuff, right? But unfortunately, I feel half the viewers and, you know, Twitter is everyone's gonna be like boobs, yeah. It gives the anime a bad rep, you know, because it's so hot right there. But also they do show like a Mediterranean in the titties. So I mean, yeah. Oh, this is the woman. Sorry. Okay, yeah. The hard take is over. The etchiness is over. The hentai scene is over for now. Okay. I mean, yeah, she got massive cleavage. That's part of her character. I see the comments being like, cleavage, oppies. It's like, holy shit. Of course, in the review, you have to go back to her sweat scene. She was like, look at the oppies. It's like, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, she got those like the perfect, because she got that like bond, you know, the hentai thing on her. She's like, oh my god! Yeah, because it's like how many times she's been effed, you know, yeah. It's how many times she's been smashed by her slave master. Oh no! She's a very, you know, dedicated hentai actor, yeah. I'm sorry, my hair was wrong. She's like, no, I think, that's not what I'm reacting to! Like, yeah, the poor woman is like, no, I was thinking more about the tattoos on your tights. Yeah. So of course these are, you know, every time she got effed, right, or, you know, or something by her master, right, there, they can give her, you know, yeah. But I mean, she's cosplaying as a hentai Euro game character, right, so booby bags and, you know, smash signs. Yeah. But it's nice to thank her for, you know, bringing out every shell, right? Yeah. See, this one has a good character development. Because now he's like, yeah, I never, you know, would leave my house, you know, I have no friends. He's like, you know, thanking her for, you know, like, yeah, it's fun, you know, seeing the world and so on, right? To take it home and being a nerd and whatever, right? You know, never leave my house, right? Yeah. So they have like an actual good relationship, as I keep saying, right? Oh yeah. But she's like, you gotta man up though. But this is what she keeps trying to make him like, come on, God, you can! You gotta go order stuff, right? You gotta do shit, yeah. That's it, you know. It's like, come on, God, you can. Oh, there we go. Let's see if you're like, you like me, God, you can? That was teasing him. But this is why I feel she's negatory symbol, right? To some extent. Yeah, she's all like, yeah. Getting into that Irionida, yeah. This is very negatory, come on, like. Yeah. God is so honest. He's so honest. He's so like yeah, straight up honest guy, you know. Yeah. It's kawaii, goddammit, God. So get kawaii. Of course I want to spend more time with you, yeah. He's just like, you know, yeah, I like you. It's so goddamn. I love burning out with this cosplay stuff. Let's do more, yeah, you know. He's just like, yeah, honest, nice guy. Well, actual, of course, nice guy, not that meme nice guy shit. And now, of course, he's exhausted though. He's gonna fall asleep here. Hopefully, it ends with him sleeping on her neck or something. It would be a cute scene. So you can have, yeah, he kind of falls into her. You can be reusing, of course, cosplay scenes here, of course. Not having to use the same again, yeah. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, the next cosplay costume is more revealing. I can only hope that it's more revealing next time, you know, with more oppies and ass and so on. She's so obviously so excited, yeah. It's gonna collapse though, poor Godikun. It's gonna be a bit sad. I think it's gonna end with some tragedy now. God is gonna like fall off the bench or something. Yeah, he's like gonna protect his smile. Yeah, but oh, he's so beautiful. Kiri! Come on. It's an adorable relationship. Come on. It's like, you're so beautiful. Yeah. Well, you know she fell in love with him in this episode when he was tired. And yeah, you know he fell in love with her. Or she fell in love with him when he was all happy. He was like, Yukata! That Yukata scene. You know he was like, yeah, Yukata! Oh! Look at that face! And then the corner fell asleep. Adorable. She's all like, oh my god, is he confessing? He falls asleep. Come on, totally is gonna fall asleep. Or, oh, it's adorable. Yeah, he's like, you're so beautiful. I like. That scene was awesome. Yeah, he almost confessed that he liked her. Basically, come on, but you have to figure that out by now, right? Such a lovable anime, yeah. The last scene, another, you know, beautiful Marin face. But as I said earlier, I really think that's a big part of, I mean, just regardless, right, if the anime is good or not, these kind of scenes, though, those, because anime, you know, was like the, you know, most tweeted anime last week or so, more than 600 or so, right? Yeah. And I think one reason why, just regardless of if it's funny or sexy or story or whatever, right, is that they truly have tremendously amount of like MARIN cute faces, right? Which is like, and so on. Yeah, there's so much of these scenes, right? When MARIN does like reaction faces, like hero faces, and so on. Right? I think it's very fair to say that it's like this in here too. Like this was awesome in the beginning. Where is it? This scene. Like this scene. Yeah, come on! Be most beautiful best girl ever! Yeah, but they're really good at making these faces. They really are. They really, really are. That's fantastic scene. I love this scene. But anyway, let's review it. It's gonna be Mediterranean oppas and so on. Holy shit, man. The anime really went there. It was very family friendly. Yeah, it went maximized family friendly. Like, I was cracking up, man, when they showed the like this scene. Like, oh my god, this scene. I'm gonna just cut it out so it doesn't look as etchy. And show it the full screen, man. You're gonna do this thing here, okay? You're gonna do this thing here, okay? Yeah, like that. Look at this. I'm gonna go in there, baby. I'm gonna do this thing. Yeah, this thing, okay. But he's like, okay, yeah. They're like, sorry for my that's too loud. Sorry. So let's review. You know, Mother Step Darling. Come on, like they're like, it's a Mediterranean titties. Yeah, she got like a freaking ocean. And the ocean has a space to fit between her cleavage. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good scene from an etchy standpoint, right? But I want to first address it honestly. I'm gonna probably never really think too. Is the anime too etchy, right? Is it actually too etchy for its own good? In the sense that it definitely, I mean, I don't think it, you know, diminished the story whatsoever, right? Because I'm not some, you know, PC, woke, loser, or whatever. No, I'm not, whatever, not political. But obviously, I use like etchy writers, like hentai, who cares, right? You know what I mean? Doesn't, you know, diminish the storyline or the love story, whatever, right? But I do think it is. Episode 2, you know, exploded, right? I, of course, kept saying it's gonna be my best anime last year, right? But yeah, episode 2 exploded. I was like, look at all the boobs and ass and so on. Look at the pantsuit scene and so on, right? And I think the episode here again is gonna be the same thing too, where instead of people focusing on this like really good relationship, like when he's like confessing to her in the train and then falls asleep, right? And she's like, oh, do you like me? Right? Oh my god, he's in love with me. And so on, right? And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm falling asleep, right? And it's all adorable. And so instead of focusing on that, you know, drama, right? You know, the love, yeah. The dating, right? Again, back to this here. But she's like, God, you come, do you love me? You know, and she's all happy that he's confessing, but he falls asleep and so on. Instead of having these focus, right? I have to say, I think that people are going to be, of course, tweeting or whatever, right? Instagram, you know what I mean? People are gonna go viral and be like, look at her ass, look at the boobs, right? That's gonna be like 90% of people's comments, right? On social media is gonna be focusing on her boobs instead of focusing on the actual, like, really well-written relationship, right? And I think that is honestly, I mean, this is like my favorite anime this season, right? It really, I said Wholesome ranking, but I mean, from a new anime, so from new animes. Latest favorite anime. But I have to say that in some aspect, I don't want to say that because you know I do like etchy shit, but in some aspect, it's just the anime is so etchy, much more etchy, right, than the manga is. They really, really expand on etchy, right? So I do think, unfortunately, that it gives the anime, in some ways, a bad rep, right? Because, yeah, you know, it's going to be people going to focusing on all the boob stuff, right? Instead of focusing on the actual well-written drama, right, so to speak, again. And this episode here, I think, shows it again, right? Even though certainly the manga has the sweating scene, right? Which is like, you gotta fix my back. Of course, the manga also has this scene. And he has to like, and she's like, oh, come on, shit, God, yeah. And of course, the manga has it too. She's like moaning and doing the, you know, the hentai sounds. Of course, it exists, right? As I said earlier in the reaction part, because, you know, I really love James Gunn. He's my favorite director, right? James Gunn, Suicide Squad, Peacemaker now, so right? It's my favorite TV show right now. So I'm a huge James Gunn fan, right? But I keep saying it again. James Gunn has done this PG porn stuff, and this is really what the anime reminds me of, right? Because in his PG porn, they basically keep joking about, you know, oh, it's like the dialogue, right, from a typical adult movie. Yet, of course, nothing ever happens, right? So it's like, oh, do you want to fix my wrench? Oh, fix my car with your wrench? It's like, yeah, with a wrench, you know, and so on, right? And this anime, I think, is very similar too, right? He's like, oh, do you want to fix my skirt with this thing? Do you want to fix my pantsuit? Yeah, sure, okay. You know, it's very much like, they have the hentai dialogue. This anime has straight up constant, right, hentai dialogue, but they actually don't ever do it, right? Like, but they never go any further, right? Yeah, it's like, can I please lie on your bed and take these images? I mean, this is also, I mean, straight up like something, you know, completely taken out of. This could be any hentai, right? Like, let's be honest here. She's like, can I sleep on your bed and take sexy photos? I mean, you know what I mean? Let's do a sexy photo screen in your bedroom, boyfriend. You know, like, this is obviously, this could be, you know, any hentai, right? This is like how I feel half the hentai started with some kind of gyaru cosplay girl, right? Yeah, they're always like this, like, you know, yeah, let's do this image, right? It's like, it really is there, right? So it's very, very similar to, I feel, something that James Gunn would love. I will have to tweet him again, try to get him to watch the anime. Yeah, everyone, tweet James Gunn, try to make him watch the anime. If it is a dream anime. But anyway, so, yeah, because the anime, I think, right, as the last review too, is about the wholesomeness and having an actual, really meaningful, really well written, right, relationship. So, because if you look at it before, it's all, you know, super, like, yeah, oh god, you're good, I'm so cute, yeah, I'm so happy, you know. The scene before is all like, you know, yay, right, and it's super gyro, it's super wholesome, and not that, like, slutty guy, right, more the wholesome gyro, which is, like, to give cats, right. She's obviously kind of a mixture of them, but still, you know. So, the anime, yeah, I think the storyline is more about this, right, you know, she's super wholesome, right. That is what it's about, right. But the review feels weird now. I'm complaining about boobs. First time for me ever, sitting here like, maybe there's too much titties. Maybe the anime is too much titties. What's happened to me? Yeah, what's happened to me? What is this bizarre world? But I'm like, maybe it's like, maybe it's too much oppas. No, but obviously, I think it truly is like the perfect anime. I don't think this at all, right, diminishing the storyline for a second. I'm just saying that you know, because I'm quite open, you know, I'm hanging around on Reddit and Twitter and all this different stuff, right? I just see like every second comment at least, right, it's gonna be like, oh, it's just a hentai, you know, yeah. I'm just saying that this is why Claw works, this is why people think this anime is basically hentai instead of thinking it's the best written drama ever, right? Basically, yeah. Because you keep doing these freaking massive oppa sweaty scenes instead of focusing on the relationship. But one thing before we go talking about some other scenes though. Where's the scene? I'm gonna gift it later, of course. Go on the channel. You know, I love to gift this stuff, right? I need to make more, you know, oppa gifts. It's kind of funny. I was complaining. I'm just saying this is why people have the wrong idea, right? On the same time, I am absolutely one of the reasons, because I keep tweeting and so on, right? All this oppa stuff. So on the same time, I am probably one of the worst contributors, right, of the misconception of the anime. I'm the person doing all the gifts, right? I'm the person doing the oppa memes. So I'm the one behind it. This is my fault, okay? I'm just being honest here. It's my fault everything's happening. You know, when I think about it, it's my fault. Yeah, I'm the one pushing this. The one that keeps doing it all. Where's the goddamn scene? Which is I'm gonna find it. Here it is. Yeah, I love this scene. She grabs her titties like this. She's like, "Come on, go, look at my boobs. They're so powerful. People are gonna love my outfit. The boob bags." Like, oh my god. I mean, but at the same time, man, she's like incredibly, how say it, casual. It's called, yeah. Casual with her body. She's like, come on, my boobs are powerful, man! Like, I got the power of titties! With the power of boobs, anything is possible. Yeah, you gotta love her though. She's so open with her sexuality, I guess. Really not afraid of showing her female powers, yeah. I probably talked about this woman before. Maybe in Rest of Darling and so on. But just, for example, let's do like a life story. No, but it's a short life story. I thought about this woman several times before. So I used to work with this game developer, of course, a game company. I work for this woman then, and she's very tall for that matter. So she's gonna know what I'm talking about now. She's she looks different, right? I guess than most of the girls, right? Because she's like almost 2 meters and so on. But anyway, she has this, you know, it's a very uncommon trait, right? This like complete, how say it, lack of decency or whatever you call it. You know, lack of like restraint, I guess, from showing your body, right? So, but anyways, we can sample it. So, we're this woman, right? Game company for 2.5 years or so. And she has a lot of tattoos, right? You know, she has like tattoos on her boobs, tattoos on her ass, right, and so on. I mean, straight up, right? And she would literally come in the morning, right? Because I was very early in the morning, so I was like there 6, 7, right? I was the first guy in the morning. So she could come in the morning, like it's only us two, right? And she literally happened to be more than one with her. She's like, "Oh, I got a new tattoo. You wanna see it?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, sure, I need a tattoo." And she shows me her, pulls down her pants. Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, look at this here, just over my crotch." And I'm like, that's a female's genitalia there. Yeah, like I mean, I wasn't even joking. This woman in this part, she reminds me of Marsha because she could seriously just like flash me. Like literally happened, yeah. She just pulled down her pants. I was like, "Look at my, look at this thing." And I'm like, "Okay, I see your female part, and I see a tattoo over your crotch. Nice, it's up there, yeah." And another time she got on her oppa. I was like, "Look at my oppa. I got a tattoo on my oppa." And I was like, "Yes, those are 2 female boobs there, yes." Like I'm not even kidding. She was very on that part. She was very much like Marsha. But that's probably the only woman I ever met in reality that had that complete lack of like, "Oh, you wanna see my new tattoo, my ass? Oh, sure, yeah. Like, oh, can you show my ass here?" And because even once with this, God, this woman is crazy. Once we were at a bar, with like me, a few other people that she knew, right, and a bunch of other, 50, 100 people, right, you know what I mean? This is obviously a few years ago, like 5 years ago, before the crossover. So we're at a bar, right, and her friend is like, "Oh, so you got a new boob tattoo or something?" She's like, "Oh yeah, you wanna see it?" She's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And she literally pulls down her top right in the bar and shows her friend her tattoo with her oppa in front of me and the people. So yeah, like I am. So this behavior that MARIN has, it is not, I guess, impossible for someone to meet someone that has this personality. But yeah, that's the only example I have of a woman. Of course, I met women that are very, casual. They're more open to sex or whatever. Pretty like first date or whatever, right? But that woman is the only woman I met that felt like an anime character in that sense. And she's just like, "Oh, you wanna see my boob tattoo? Yeah, sure, yeah." Just in the middle of a bar or something. I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So yeah, she has zero like. And this is all true, of course. It's all true. Don't make it up. She's a crazy. I shouldn't say that, but one of her family members is like somewhat famous athlete, and also has the whole body tattooed and so on. Also has a lot of revealing, kind of like, done some not porn, but that stuff. So I guess it runs in the family. But anyway. If we ignore all the ecchi stuff and stuff, let's talk about, of course, her tattoos here. Yeah, let's talk about the tattoos. Let's talk about the girl's tattoos. Where's the scene when here it is? It's of course very hentai, yeah, because she has to, every time her master gets her right, he gives her a little, tight tattoo. Yeah, so the anime has she's a very immersive cosplayer, a very good cosplayer. A very serious cosplayer, that's for sure. She takes it very seriously, right? But that's a good part of it, as a character, right? No, but let's talk about the good stuff in the end there. I wanna talk about ecchi stuff. I wanna talk about some drama, right? I wanna be a grown-up talking about relationships. Okay. No, but this is again, I think, in my opinion, right, the best in the episode, right? In the sense from a drama standpoint, right? Because here Goju is like thanking her for like, "Thank you for bringing me out of my shell," right? Because as I keep saying, certain people say this is the perfect incel story ever, right? He's like a loser, has no friends, he goes to the hottest girl ever and makes him happy, you know what I mean? And she's awesome, has ridiculous boobs, yeah. But the scene here I think is so good, right? Because the issue, this is gonna be like, "Oh, incel loser," but the issue with a lot of people, right, that are angry at women and so on, or whatever, right? They're complaining and so on, right? Is that they never take the further step, right, to go anywhere, right? And if someone helps them or whatever, they don't really, respect it, right, or like it, or at least appreciate it, right? But Gold is an actual person, an actual intelligent person, so not only is he happy that MARIN brings him out of, his shell, to speak, to some extent, right? But he's also thanking her. He's like, "Thank you for being my friend, thank you for, helping me, go to different places, right, and see new people and so on, right?" Because he's used to just go home alone, right, and has no friends and so on, right? So he's very grateful, right? Even though he's the one doing most of the work, but he's grateful for her, like, bringing him along, right? Because he's just happy to meet the people and so on, right? Because he's not an introvert, he's actually just kind of a shy guy, right? You can be extrovert and be shy and so on, or I guess better said, Gojo lacks confidence, right? So if Gojo is intro, so that's an extrovert personality trait, it's not really defined. It's more that he lacks confidence, and that's why he doesn't go out, and talk to people and so on. So he's all happy here, right? That she's like taking him along, right? But Marin is like, shut up, Gojo! You're the one doing all the work. Stop being grateful to me, right? You are the best part of our relationship, right? You are the one that is helping me have a better life. Don't come here and tell me that you're happy that we are dating kinda ish. You know what I mean? Whatever they are, best friend, not lovers, but kinda dating, whatever. Yeah. She's like, don't tell me that you're happy. I am the one telling you that I'm happy that we're tagging out because you happy me. She gets kind of angry with him. Like, come on, man, stop being so damn grateful. I am the one benefiting from our love story or whatever. Right? And again, that's why Marin also is like a well-written character, right? Because she's just like a one-dimensional woman. It's like, yeah, whatever it is. She has a lot of sympathy and empathy and so on, right? I saw last episode. So, but this also, brings back the character development so much. As I said in the last review, this is why this anime is so well written. Because you really feel there are two actual people that are actually learning, right, from each other. As I said in my last review, when you're marrying someone or dating someone, whatever, right? You want that person to improve you, right? You want to have a dating life where the other person tries to improve you and you try to improve them, right? And in your dating or in your marriage or whatever, right? You're helping each other become better as people, right? No one's ever perfect. You're trying to always improve whatever it is, right? Like I always say the thing, I said last week too, right? Me and my best friend, right? We fight all the time, right? We fight all the time. But we're still best friends, right? Because we respect each other's different opinions, right? So we argue a lot, right? We debate each other a lot, right? And we keep improving, each other's ideas, right? And so we both, of course, we went to the same university, right? We both kind of like, whatever, highly educated engineering and blah, 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 and so on, right? He's lawyer engineer, and I'm more like engineer, behavior people, So we have different masters, but we're the same bachelor, right? That's how we met, of course, in the university for the first year. But so we're kind of different in some aspects, but they have the same, baseline, right? And so we argue about stuff all the time, right? But we kind of like, we do that, and we try to, improve each other's ideas and concepts and so on, right? But like I said last week, right? If I had the same opinion as my wife, right, with everything, I would never talk to my wife, that kind of thing, yeah, or whatever, right? Friend, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? And this is why I feel it's an actual relationship, right? Because they have these arguments, right? They have these arguments. And they have, she's a little angry at him, Gojo. She's not angry as in, F you, right? But she's like, come on, Gojo, stop saying that, she's not angry, but she's upset, right? For like a half minute, right? And then she's all happy, And then she gets like all in love with him, right? And then she gets to see, she's like, he loves me, right? And she gets some, mixture between, upset, romance, dispute, right? All that mixture, right? That's an actual relationship it's gonna have, right? And of course, again, they're growing and they're improving, right? So yeah, that's what anime is so goddamn good, right? And all the oppas and asses and so on doesn't really matter. no. But I mean, I think the anime is the perfect shit, right? Because yeah, it has insanely good actual relationship, insanely good actual drama, plus all the boobs and ass, right? Plus all the jokes, right? So yeah, for me it is again, a 10 out of 10 drama anime, right? It really is. But I'm just making a review here. Like I'm thinking, I wonder though. It feels like it feels like an anime that unfortunately some people are gonna skip out on it. I guess, right? Because it's too sexy. You know what I mean? Some people are, of course. I read a review on some blog someone wrote. They were like, this anime is 1 out of 10. Like it's trashy hentai. It's always gonna be those people, right? They're gonna complain about the anime and say that, it's just boobs and ass, yeah, the anime is terrible writing. Of course, people are only angry because there's too much boob and ass, in their opinion. I mean, I think they're wrong, of course. I don't agree with them. I'm just saying that this anime is also going to have to struggle, right? Having this amazing writing and amazing boob scenes, actually, yeah, amazing sex joke scenes, right? But it's also going to have to struggle at people hating it because it's like, oh no, it's too much, boobs or something. It's an interesting thing, right? But in my opinion, though, of course, anime is amazing. But I love animes like Dragon Maid, so I love. So I love animes with boob jokes. So yeah, I'm not some prude, man. I love animes with tits and ass, man. So I am not some goddamn, no. This is good shit, man. What is it? This is, yeah, I'm all like, yeah. So no. I love my freaking love star jokes. But anyway, guys, that's darling in... Why do I keep saying darling in the front? I just miss Zero 2, I guess. I just miss my old good Zero 2, right? Yeah, I'm just like, every time I say darling, I automatically gets triggered with... but yeah, the anime is amazing. Yeah, konnichiwa, sorry, comments later. I'm on my rant here. But yeah, the anime is so interesting, and the anime has... one thing I keep saying in the anime that I find... Let's say here. That I find animes are very, very strong, right? It also back to how I addressed why I think Dragon Maid was the best anime last year, and also Dragon Maid. Is this anime mixtures like basically very ecchi jokes, very wholesome jokes. So yeah, I think this anime is honestly, again, very similar to Dragon Maid, right? Because Dragon Maid, in the same way, has, the kana stuff. That's like, you like kana-chan, and it's very wholesome. It's like, Kobayashi, kana, mom, daughter scene, right? Very, very wholesome. And then the next scene is like Ilulu doing some oppai slap in Taku's face. And like, I will make you a man, Taku-kun! And he's like, oppai! Yeah, and like flashing him. Right? See, the anime, yeah, I think it's a very similar Dragon Maid. That they have this like, almost hentai scenes, right? And then super wholesome in some episodes. Yeah, it actually feels very similar, think about it. Because yeah, Dragon Maid does the same thing, right? One chapter is like Kanna and Kobayashi having this like parent day in school, and it's super nice. It's like, I love you, mom, it's super nice. And then the next part is straight up Ilulu being like, you like my boobs? You wanna see my boobs? Yeah, it's like, Taku-kun! Yeah, or Shota and Luca being like, I'm a little boy! Yeah, you wanna sleep together? You wanna snuggle with Munisha or something? Yeah, you get some weird scene, right? So yeah, they're kind of similar. But I guess Dragon Maid is actually probably way more hand-on, honestly. Yeah, the little narration is... some of the characters. Better guys, subscribe, but of course, I think tonight we have of course Nami, right? Again, I keep saying it, I think last episode of One Piece is like the best Nami episode in like 10 years. So that I'm actually really excited for. But I do think that, I love One Piece, but of course some of the part of Wano is slow paced, right? But the Nami shit is actually really, really good. I think generally is the best Nami ulti and so on. I think generally is the best scene the Nami has in like at least 10 years, seriously. At least. At least 10 years. Like, it might be the best Nami since like 15 years or something. Think about One Piece is so long.